Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name is Tom Novak, and today is Sunday, September 5th of 2021. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 degrees Celsius. We're going to do a no-screen bonsai potting without screen. We're going to use, it's a new product called Smart Grow, and it's made from 100% natural hair fiber. It's biodegradable. So instead of screen, we're going to use this. This is what they sell, and I haven't taken it out of the package yet. I got this as a free sample. So we're gonna use our same potting mix, which the tree was potted in already. It was 1 part vermiculite, 1 part peat moss, 3 parts sifted perlite, 3/4 tablespoon of Micos beneficial bacteria, and then we're gonna dust the roots with Azos beneficial bacteria because we're so late in the season. So right now let's take our scissors and see what this mat looks like, because I haven't looked at it yet. There it is. It looks like just hair. What kind of hair? I have no idea. Now we're going to try to fit it into the bottom. I'm going to use this pot here. It's an old pot that I got from Roy. There we go. So let's see if we can just cut a little piece in there. It doesn't cut bad. And all we're going to do just like adding screen, but it's just hair. There it is on the bottom. So let's see how it works. It's thick. You can see how thick it is. So let's try it out. Never used it before, but there's always a first time for everything. And we'll see how the roots take off. Let me just cut a little bit here because it's a little bent in there, because I want it to get right over the hole. There we go. Just like that, and I have pieces for later. I'll put it back in the bag in case I do a smaller one. So here's our olive tree. It's been buffeted a lot, so I have to take it out and repot it. And you can see how it's all intertwined into the screen. So with this hair being biodegradable, okay, let's dip and clip these roots off. Maybe this won't have an issue. And with that thing being biodegradable, we can cut right through it and not rip the roots. There we go. See how all the roots are entwined into the screen? Okay, so all we're going to do is just tease the roots just a little bit. Now I didn't water this because I wanted it to dry so we can get it into the pot. Let's see if it'll fit. Oh yeah, we don't want to take a lot off. We just want to get some of these roots so they fit. So all we're just going to do is a light clipping like that. There we go. And we'll just rake the roots just a little bit. There. There's our root system. Nice. So we got a lot of the soil is still good because there hasn't been a lot lost on it, just the picking of the birds and whatever else was picking in here. So before I do anything else, because this mixture is a little bit old, it's from March 3rd of this year. Here it is. So all I'm going to do is take a little bit of our Mikus and put it in the bottom. About a half a teaspoon. Then I'm just going to see how far in it's going to be. I think right here, let it grow like this. Something like that. So before we do anything else, I'm just going to add just a little bit more of our mixture into there. Just so we can get our level. And before I do anything else, we're going to spray it to take the surface tension out. So you can see how it flies. Let's see if you can see it better. Let me get you closer so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And then I'm just going to wet the roots. So this way here, our beneficial bacteria sticks on it. So that's our Mikus from Extreme Gardening. Now I'm going to take some Azus, and I'm going to take a teaspoon of it. Just like that. Now your bag comes with a spoon in it if you get the big bag. And just dab it on our roots. And put the rest inside the bottom. And we're just moving our roots out because right now we've got a nice flat radial root base there. Okay. Now just get some of our soil that we're using. Take the old root out. Get it underneath. There we go. Into the bottom there. Now we're going to take our soil mix and add more to it. Just like this. Getting our roots in. And then we're going to make sure the soil goes into the root system. Just like that. And then we're going to wet the soil surface so we get rid of all the tension in there so that when we give it a deep watering, it doesn't float out. Because with our mixture dry, it tends to float. So spraying it does the trick. At least I found out for me. There we go. Use the ball end of our spoon. The other olive trees are doing good. I'll have to give you an update on them when I pull them out. Because all the nice work I did to them, the night terror and the birds knocked the living daylights out of all the decorations. So we'll have to pull it out and try to redecorate it. There we go. Let's get the surface tension out. We got our little fisherman there. Okay. From our soil in. Like that. Just like that. And then we'll take Mr. Elephant here. And we'll just water them in real nice. See how nice? Once you get the surface tension out, everything goes in nice and smooth. Water goes in real nice. And see how it runs out through the hair? Look at that. It's still running out. So let's try this new one and see, because with the roots being entangled like that, maybe this is a new solution. Instead of screen, we use hair from Smart Grow. I don't know how good I don't know where to buy it, but I got it as a free sample when I was at my landscape convention. They say it's in all stores. It's available in all stores, so maybe they have it on Amazon. I'll have to check it out. But I just found it, so I figured, why not? Let's give it a try. There. Just like that. And we'll just add a little bit more of a soil to the top, just a little bit. There we go. And just spray it. And everything turns out nice. Now, for our moat, I got some from Supernaturals. It's called Peace River. So all I'm going to do is take it out. See, that's how it looks. And just fill in our moat so it'll look like he's fishing in there. I have to buy more of that blue sand. But it'll just give it like a little nice little, like there's like water in it, like a false sense of bottom. I mean, you're not gonna see water, but it'll give it the illusion of it. There we go. Now, let's see if I can find a little rock or something. Get a little stone there. You can put a rock in the bottom like it's inside of a small moat like that, and our little rock. And now for the top, I have a little bit more sand left. And we can just decorate the top with some sand. Just like that. And just tap it in. Use the ball end of our spoon. There we go, something like that. And I haven't found any moss growing. Maybe if I can pull up some dry moss and try to grow it. My Kyoto moss did not come up yet, and it's already 9 weeks. So I bought another package. I'm going to try it again. But I didn't give up on that moss. I was growing it in the basement. But I took 3 of the packages and I put them outside last week, so we'll see what goes on. I'll try something different. I'll try the cocoa core and use that as a base and get a flatter pot, and let's see what we can do with it. But that's about all I can do. There we go. Water it in. Wash our guy, wash our stone, wash our little bird. There. I'll put it in a semi-shaded location tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. As you can see with it wet, when you wet the bottom, it's hard to see because of the light. But everything looks wet like a little river in there. I just got to find a little fishing pole for the guy. You can see the little bird up there next to him. So there you go, our little olive tree and our hair. So let's see if the hair works. So maybe that'll be something better for instead of screen, because all the screen does is to keep On the package it says, because you want to keep out the insects, but it says on the package it's a natural deterrent to deer, rodents, snails, and slugs. So let's see what happens. That was screen that usually keeps out the bugs, but they crawl up the pot anyway. And in holes like this, it's supposed to keep, it keeps the soil from draining out, from rinsing out. So let's try the hair and let's see what happens. You never know. Try something different. Maybe it's going to be better than screen. Maybe we'll have a new wave of doing bonsai without screens. There. So there's our little tree. So today's Sunday night. I don't want this video to go out on me. I'll put a little sticker in there. Our tree is nice and straight. I'm not going to do no cuttings on it. Just going to rinse it because we didn't take that much of the roots off. And I'll just keep it well moist during the day, and let's see what happens. So that's our little tree. If you can see it. There you go. Now remember, today's Sunday night. It's family night. Sit down with a hot cup of tea. Grab your wife, your children. If your children are all grown up, sit with your wife. And just sit down, relax, put on some good old-fashioned music. Put on Lawrence Welk from the 50s and 60s when music was music, and enjoy a nice day with Welk and all those little bubbles that come out of his bubble machine. I mean, that's pretty cool. But enjoy his music. And if your kids are young, sit down with your kids. Those of you that are young, because my channel's not only for seniors, but it's for everybody. I mean, you try out with young trees. I mean, you don't have to start out with the big trees because you're learning. You start out small and you grow big. And for those with arthritis and stuff, this is easy things to do. Something for you to have. So, remember, a cup of tea, Lawrence Welk, sit down with the kids, get your easy chair out and just sit down, relax, have a cup of tea, drink, and sit down with the kids and enjoy each other's company tonight. You take care, everybody, and thank you for coming to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors.